folks. I am once again shocked at how fast a year can go by. It's October. Or well, in 2 days, it's October. And if you were a viewer of my channel last year, you might know what that means. 3 years ago, on a whim, I decided I was going to make a little daily video journal every day in October, and to be honest, that probably changed the course of my life. I always wanted to do YouTube, be a filmmaker of some kind, and I just wasn't that good at talking to cameras, and just getting up and doing something every day, no matter how inconsequential, made me a lot better at that. So I did it again the next year and the year after that. And here we are on the 4th year of that. And to be honest, I could use some momentum building action again right now. I'm sure a lot of you could too. So every day in October, once again, we're going to come together as a community and provide accountability for each other to just progress on something every day. For me, that'll obviously be making videos about making things, but literally whatever creative medium you're working in right now, if you need some motivation, hop along the journey. I didn't really have strong branding for this thing in previous years. This year, we're calling it Build Days, partially because I'm sure a lot of you will be building physical projects, but the main idea is building momentum. A fresh start. So practically, what does this actually look like? If you want to participate in Build Days October 2025, the best place to be is in my Discord. If you haven't used Discord before, it's free. It's a community messaging board. It's basically Slack. There's a bunch of different channels in there that run year round for you to talk about projects, woodworking, electronics, camera stuff. But for this month, for Build Days, there's 2 new channels. One for just general chatting about what you're working on, and another one for posting any work you'd like to share. Maybe you want to do 31 days just chipping away at a long project. You're writing a screenplay or something, or you're doing one small project daily. Whatever you're doing, if you want to put some creative energy out in the world and get some encouragement back, hop along the journey. Like I said, for me, this has been a yearly kind of perfectionism reset, lowering my expectations. For a lot of people last year, it was about just practicing your creative muscle, whatever that may be. One of my friends actually started writing a poem every day last year, and he's continued, I believe, to this day. We had people doing video journals, people doing daily zines, a lot of artists, a strangely high number of wooden carved spoons. Spoontober was a big theme of the Discord last year. I think there were 3 or 4 people making spoons. And for what it's worth, a lot of people hopped along the 31-day journey not knowing what they were going to get out of it until the end. Something that really affected me just as much as seeing the daily updates from everybody was people that reached out at the end of the month and said, hey, I wasn't really active. I didn't post anything publicly, but I did something every day. I worked towards writing this novel or whatever. Or I skipped a couple of days. I did 25 out of 31 days, but my garage workspace is completely revamped. I built a bunch of new shelves. I loved getting those messages, and that just goes to say you don't have to have any video making skills. You don't have to post daily updates. At the end of the day, this isn't a challenge with winners. It's just a creative momentum tool for me and for you. I'm excited. I'm a little scared. I don't exactly know what this month is going to look like for me even yet. Here's my plan for content this month from my end, and I might switch this up depending on what seems to be working best. But my plan right now is to live stream every morning for maybe an hour. That's going to be my kind of project journal, my core accountability metric for the month. I'll kind of talk through my plans for the day, get started on a project, and then start making a video, which, by the way, I forgot to mention, I'll be dual streaming on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. So if you have like Twitch Turbo or something and you don't want ads, both platforms are available. My Twitch username is just Evan Monsma. My goal, and this is kind of scary to commit to, but I'd like to put out more main channel proper videos in the month than I did last year. Last year I did 10. So for me, live stream every day and as many videos as possible actually getting published. For community involvement, the stream every Saturday morning will be longer. And on that stream, I'll be going through all the posts in the Discord, or at least as many of them as I can, and looking at your projects, giving some encouragement, some feedback, or just some motivation. I'll also be doing P.O. Box openings on Saturdays. If anybody chooses to send anything. If you're working on something physical, P.O. Box is linked in the description along with the Discord, obviously. I got some hand-bound notebooks last year that I'm still using. A lot of stickers, some books, some photos, some nice letters. I guess the thesis of this whole thing is being a creative on the internet can be a lonely place, and we've got a good community going here, so might as well make the most of it and provide some motivation for each other, you know? And I will be very much looking forward to see what you all create. Also, I know this is a little last minute. It's the second to last day of September. You know, if you want to hop on day 2, day 3, that's totally fine. It's all free form. Or if you want to start early, there's already some chatter in there. Somebody's making a leather motorcycle jacket that I'm very excited to see. I can never predict what kind of crazy, ambitious projects I'll see in there. As much as my goal with this channel is to motivate random people out there, y'all are really the ones motivating me. Creative momentum is not a zero-sum game. There aren't winners and losers. It's a win-win. We all help each other get to our goals. That's my spiel. I hope y'all come along for this wild ride. A year flies by, but you can get a ton done in a month if you commit to it. Okay, and on a call to action. Discord. Join the Discord. Hop into the Build Days chat. Feel free to share what your goals are for the month, what you're going to be working on, or if you're just going to figure it out along the way. That is all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you in the Discord and on October 1st for a morning stream and then a video. Thank you for your time and your motivation. Thank you.